a Focke Wulf fw190a-8. That's what we're unboxing today. We're going to have a look at it, the sprues, the canopy parts, stuff like that. We'll also be seeing if the paints are dry or not. But it's an airfix kit. It's 172 scale. The model number is A68210, and you can see there you get some paint, a brush, because this is a gift set, starter set as they say, a lot of them. But I do believe you can buy this Focke Wulf as a standalone kit, and I will put links up for where you can get it. But this kit was purchased from a well-known supermarket in the UK. There were a couple of supermarkets doing them, and I think it was £6.99. So we'll have a look around it. Bit of warning advice there on the box. It's just saying not suitable for under 8 years old, and you've got adult supervision. This side here, which is the one that's got the most detail, you get 1 flying hour. You're being told here you're getting cartograph decals, which are nice, some of the best decals on the market. It's a skill level 1. Looks like you only get 1 paint scheme, which is what you tend to get with these starter set gift sets, because that's what they're giving you the paint for, is this 1 scheme. The length of the kit's 125mm, width's 145, and there is 53 pieces in the kit. A little bit of detail on the Focke Wulf on during the war, and it's when it were fighting. We'll spin it around and we can see the camouflage scheme. You can see looks like 1 main colour for underside that also transfers up, and 2 other different colours that are going across the top and partially down the sides with some blemishes. Looks very nice, very nice. These numbers in the square are telling you that's the decal number. The numbers that are not in a square, that are standalone, that is the paint colour. That's about as much as you're going to see on the outside, so we'll open her up and find out what you get inside this box. Oh. Go again. First off, there's my paints and my glue. There's the kit itself. Nice big bag full there. And the instructions, and a quick look. Nope, nothing else in there. We'll do the instructions first. This will be quickly gone through. I'll just move that, that's better. I can get the instructions out better. There are the decals, we'll do them once we've done the instructions. And it does tell you there, as it says, a gift set. They're just changing names of the to gift sets from what were originally starter sets, but you know now that it's a gift set, not a starter set. But like I say, I'm sure you can get this kit as a standalone. First off, just explaining about the Focke Wulf there. I'll just look a bit about the kit, dimensions and that. We've got here explain a little bit about assembly instructions, telling you about the contents. You have got assembly icons here just to explain to you what you're meant to be doing, like cutting or different, if you're building different variants and stuff like that. You've got to make 2 versions of that, just different things. If you're a bit worried over the instructions, that's what you refer back to that to see what it means. A bit of advice for if you're an adult supervising a child doing it. First part is to build the cockpit, and it looks like you're going to get the seat, the gear stick control column, and your pedals, which is always nice when you're getting these little bits, because there is some kits about and all you do is you're lucky if you get a seat. Some don't even have a seat, they're just empty, which is rubbish. But you also get, by the looks, pilot. Now here's the question mark, do you want to have the pilot or not? Because if you do, this is the stage once you've painted him all up. That's your instrument panel, and you will be putting decals 1 and 2. These are decals. They're easy. I'll show you the decals, but they're easy enough to find out and put, and you just place them. It's not the greatest showing you where they go there, because it'd have been better if it were the other way around, but usually with airfix they only really go into one place. Here we've got the cockpit tub, as you call it, going into the actual frame of the aircraft, and more pieces like this here. And as we come down, again more, it's telling you to drill small holes. That's if you're putting something special there. I think it's for the stand, as you can see there. Yep, there's a drill holes for the stand if you're going to stand available separately. Oh, sorry, you can't quite see that. Stand available separately. So you're only drilling if you're doing a stand, that section. So you wouldn't have to worry if you're like me and you like to build the model and lay it standalone. More external game fitted. Your rear tail section coming onto your wings. The guns, cannons, more of the wings and your main section getting glued together. Again, you've got a question mark, do you want it wheels down or wheels up, which is showing you here. And then you've got, here's your wheels down, that's your wheels up. You've just got 2 to go in here, you've got a few extra parts to glue together, and then wheels go on after. And we're coming to the last page. There's not a lot of steps, instructions, because there's only 16, but canopy getting glued, asking you whether you want to again have the canopy open or closed, which that's nice again, because you see a lot more when they're open. So giving you an option like that, it's always a bit of a bonus really. Your drop tank, which is here, it's going on underneath. Your propeller, which is last to be built and then glued in. This is telling you as well, as you're building, for all the internal stages. Hold on, let me just go back a couple. For the difference in paintings. Number 33s, these are individual. They are not squares like that for decals. These are individual numbers. The B in a circle, the B10s there, they're parts. A's, B's. Number on its own is to paint. Number in a square is decal. Very simple, very clear, nice instructions. Shame they're not coloured, but it doesn't matter that much really. Not for a kit as simple as this. So there's the instructions, very nice. Next, the cartograph decals. There is, I'll not get too close because it makes my camera go out of focus a bit, but there's the 2 decals for the instrument panel. Top one, bottom one. When you take them off, you'll see that they only really fit in the relative spaces on it. Numbers are lovely, so is the markings. Looks like we've got something to go around. That might be the propeller actually, but more numbers. There's not a lot of decals. There's 10 decals to fit, not a lot, so it'd not take you long. But then again, it's designed for it to be easy. We're not fitting 150 decals or the tiniest ones that are pinheads. These are for nice, easy, simple build kits. So put them to one side. I'll go on to the actual kit itself now. First sprue is the wings, and underside it is sprue A. And I cannot see any over flash or anything else. There doesn't seem to be a lot of flash about on it. Parts seem to be well moulded, nice and smooth, nice and crisp finished. You can see it's got nice panel lines, rivets. Yeah, that's a good. Looks good. You've got, I know there's your sink marks there, but they're not coming through to where I can see. I can't see any of them sink marks, which is spot on. It's just what you want. You don't want sink marks coming through. You're filling them forever and a day, trying to smooth them off. But sprue A looks good sprue. It's nice parts, nice crystal clear. And this is sprue C. We've got your two main sections there, your propeller, your engine covers, more of the propeller engine sections, what you have to build. They again look all nice and crisp, no flash, there doesn't seem to be any moulding marks, anything where they've not got the moulds lined up properly, so you're getting little steps in the plastic. That looks like there's been a little bit of overspill just on that propeller there. That'll sand off in seconds, all that. But other than that, that looks really nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's a good one. And again, there's your injection, your marks, what's pushing it off, but it makes no difference because again, nothing's showing through against that to where I can see. Sometimes though, when you paint these, you can't see it then, and when you paint it, you do sometimes see it a bit. But if you don't tend to see it with your, as they say, the eye when you're that close up, it's not often that happens. The underside, there's a bit of detail there on the underside of the wings. I'm presuming that's going to be seen. We've got the seat. This is the cockpit tub. Wheels. Got a figure here. We'll turn him over. Face isn't the greatest, but the rest of his uniform looks nice. I can see his hands with individual fingers. That's not bad. Drop tank. The wheels again. And just the other side. And the cockpit seems to have a little bit of detail there, down sides. There, a little bit of instruments. That's quite good. That is nice. I wonder if there's any on inside of here. A little bit there and a little bit there. There's a, I think there's like a throttle thing there, whatever. Yeah, they look alright. They look good. Good thing. Nicely moulded. Can't complain. We'll go to the canopy now, which is a clear part. Oh, I nearly caught the canopy then, actually. That were a bit clumsy. Didn't get front bag out of the sofa. But anyway, so we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4 parts on the canopy sprue. And you've gotten, this is the one that slides back and forward. There must be a variance for having 2 different ones. That one seems to have got like a little mark there underneath that's further forward on that, and I'm presuming that's meant to be there. I'm only presuming. But they look crystal clear. There is no blemishes. They're beautiful. The back ones are a lot better than the front, but they've had to put a lot more detail. There's a little bit of scuffing on that one on that side, and it is only a little bit. But other than that, they are alright. That tiny little bit there will be a gun sight. I believe it will be anyway, but that's what it looks like to me. So all the parts, I'll put this back in the bag by the way, but all the parts look really nice. So at the minute we've got pretty clear instructions, good parts, decals that look like they're well printed and they're nice. Honestly, I've never had a problem with cartographs really, so I know they're going to be good. They always are. So now we'll get to what paints and blue. Actually, where's my brush? That's the point. I've just realised that. I've no brush. No brush there, no brush there. Yeah, no brush. No brush with it. And it does show you one humbrol brush. One brush. Now you see. Yeah, it's stuffed up a little bit there. Now you might think it's fallen out, but when the box is fully sealed like that, oh, I don't know. Look. If you look, if that gets crushed like that, I suppose a brush could easily fall like that. It's alright. I've got loads of brushes, but if you were doing this for the first time and that brush weren't in there, you'd be mightily peeved. But yeah, no brush. Let's go back to these then, because we ain't got much more to do. Right, we have 4 colours, and it looks like we've got a silver, which will be for the wheels and the undercarriage, and we've got, that looks like 145, I'm sure 145 is the underside colour, and then you've got your 2 colours for the top, or, well actually, I'm not right sure here. I'm just going to check the box. I'll tell you, it's not a silver, that. I'm sure it's not. It's number 64. It just looks very silvery like that if you look. But I don't think it is. I think it's that. It is. It's that green. It must just need a really, really good mix up. That. The humbrol paints, if you look on the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, but I can. It's just there. It says humbrol. Got number that you want, that's 64, so you know that's going there. So that's that. What's that one? 27. 27's that colour there. And 145, that's that one, the dark greeny coloured. And black, number 33, and obviously you're using these and that. Yeah, that's where the decal's going, number 10 on the propeller. But yeah, black for your propeller, wheels, other parts. And then you've got your glue, a little pot of humbrol glue. I will say, if it's your first ever time you're doing a kit, and this is your first kit, and you've got nothing else, this will build a kit. This will build a kit fine. Sorry about that. This will build a kit fine. You'll just have to put, as I would think, put the glue on a little old pot lid. Anything like that, anything what's got a bit of plastic or anything like that, and just use toothpick and apply in small doses where you need it, unless you're gluing wings and stuff like that, and you can run a little bit. But it is a very, very thick cement, but it goes everywhere when you try and finger it. It hasn't got an applicator or anything, it just comes out of that. And it's exceedingly thick. There you go. Look. It's a bit thinner than it used to be, but it's still a thick cement that won't run, as you can see. Oh, sorry. It won't run. It's still there. Same blob on my finger there. Get that off of there anyway. It gets stuck to it. But what I think is a lot better, especially when you're starting, because this glue, Revel Contactor, this will glue, as this will as well, painted parts together. It's pretty good. But you get a needle applicator, so it's so fine and you can get it right into the actual part that you want and just apply it a tiny bit. But even better than that, if you can afford it and you're doing quite a bit of modelling and you enjoy it, get yourself a pot of Tamiya extra thin. You hold the parts together and all you do is brush over that where the parts are held exactly jointed, and that will glue them brilliantly, and you don't get all lots of blobs of glue, and it instantly works, instantly glue stuff. It's very good. But that's just my advice on glue. So, but we've got paints because we're nearly at the end. We've got the black, that's good black, nice and runny black. Yeah, black tends to be a favourite for drying up. White ends up like sludge, but black just seems to dry. The 145, oh yeah, this has gone a bit sludgy, can you see? It just needs a stir, because look, that's like water, that side, the other side's like sludge. Needs a good stir up, good shake. This one what I thought was silver, 64, and again, it just needs, look, it's really watery at the top, it's running round. It just needs a good shake. It needs mixing up. Needs a cocktail stick in there. Give it some. Just make sure you're not doing it anywhere you're going to throw it all over the place. And the last one is number 27, and that one again a little bit runny. I think these are the newer, better ones, to be honest, because I've not had any dried on all these gift sets yet. But yeah, they're all good paints. They will all paint it fine. And there you go, one Focke Wulf fw190a-8 with paints, glue and no brush. Thanks for watching. Be grateful if you like, subscribe, do all of that. Brilliant, helps my channel out loads. And hopefully you'll stick around at some point and watch me making this actual kit. Hopefully it won't be too long. Thanks for watching, catch y'all later. A quick add-on, I Fart brush. It fell out, it were on the floor. It must have rolled off at the table. Didn't even realise. Ha! Telling you. Senior moments. See ya.